Alright guys, welcome back, Street Top Garage. Day number 2 of the 10 Tools in 10 Days Challenge. If anybody has a channel, and maybe you're already subscribed or you're just finding this now, uh, if you want, get involved and start posting some videos on tools if you want. And make sure you tag me and I'll tag, we'll tag each other and stuff. And it'll be kind of a cool thing to get more people watching maybe. But today we got a pretty good one. So I did the crescent wrenches one for my grandfather he had back in the day. And he also had a lot of other stuff. So I'm going to go do some more of that stuff over the next few days. Today we have a really old Kennedy toolbox. It's a machinist toolbox. Like almost all Kennedy toolboxes are like machinist boxes. They have felt lined drawers and all kind of stuff. This one he told me that I think I'm going to talk a little bit more about this in the actual video, but he told me he bought this used back in the 50s when he was working at Fisher Body in Cleveland, Ohio here, or not here, but about 60, 70 miles east of here, or west of here. He bought it used, and he said that he needed it, and he went to I don't know if it's a secondhand shop or some place that sold used tools or something. And he told me kind of a story about it. I don't remember all of it. But he bought it used, and he had it the whole time he worked there. And I think he said he retired back in like mid-late 80s sometime, like 87, 88 sometime, because they were closing that plant he worked at. So, and he didn't want to move to another plant, and he was about the age he could retire anyways. So he retired, and he had this toolbox for years and years after. And he passed away about, I don't know, 8, 9 years ago, something like that. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to do a little kind of to show you guys what it is. And, yeah, so give me a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't done that yet. And, yeah, we'll be doing this for another, 8 days. And I got plenty of cool stuff to show you guys. I'm hoping it's cool. It's cool for me. But, yeah, we'll see what happens. Anyways, guys, be right back. All right, guys, so today's video is on this Kennedy toolbox. Now, this was my grandfather's back in the day when he worked at the Fisher Body plant over in Cleveland, Ohio. I got a lot of stuff on the top, but it's kind of still how it was when I got it, other than the crap on the top. But anyways, if you look closely, I'm going to try to zoom in on this thing. You can see, if you look close on the lid, so you see a price right here. 19 something, looks like 1935 or 19 something. Now, I'm not sure if that's the year, because I remember he told me he bought this used somewhere. And I want to say that might be the price, but I'm not sure. And also, if you look at the top thing, the Kennedy logo up there, if you look at the top of that lid, inside there, it's green. It's like a green, like the Kennedy wrinkle finish, but it's green. Now, if you look at the outside of it, we'll zoom you back out a little more here. If you look at the outside of it, it's brown. Like this whole part, it's hard to see in the camera, but all this, anyway, all this in the front here, and if you close this, the lid and everything, it's all brown, like wrinkle finish too. But like the inside of the drawers, they got green felt on them all the way around. I know a lot of the newer brown ones have brown felt, but this all has green everything. So I'm not sure when they I think they probably made these in green for a while and they changed to brown at some point. I don't know. There's even still paper stuff in here from when he had this thing when he worked still. Now you can't read anything on there. There's drawings and stuff. I just left this thing completely intact. Oh, this is a receipt from something. That's me. But there's like old taper gauges in here and stuff. There's still high-speed cutters in here for like a lathe. There's a bunch of pennies in this drawer. There's all kinds of things in here that I left it in here because I didn't want to I just wanted to leave it in here because it was my grandfather's, you know. There's this thing, which I don't know what this is. I don't know if I've ever opened it. It looks like a feeler gauge. Oh, that's a feeler gauge. I don't know if that was his or mine. I don't remember. There's all kinds of other stuff. There's these calipers, which I actually have some other stuff that was in here that's not in here anymore. There's a bunch of these UAW pins as well. He was also a union guy. He was a union steward, union whatever. Bunch of UAW pins in there and stuff. That's just one drawer. There's two other drawers here. That might be the only drawer that has a lot of that stuff in it. The rest of the stuff I've kind of put my own things in here. Yeah. So, but yeah, this up here, I'm thinking it's a price because it looks like there's a dollar sign here. But yeah, this inside of this is green, which the rest of it's brown on the outside. So I'm not sure what that's about. There's still 1, 2, 3 blocks in here that were his. There's all kind of stuff in here. I just kind of left it the way it was and didn't really mess with it too much. I need to clean it out more. But yeah, that's one thing I thought was really cool. I've had this thing for probably since like 2003 or 4, maybe 5, somewhere around that era. And I've used it since, obviously. But I mean, it's kind of rusty. It was like that when I got it. When I got it, he had it down in his basement, and he hadn't touched it in probably 10, 15 years or something, maybe. And I cleaned some of the stuff out of it, but I mean, I've kept a lot of the stuff that was in there just because it was his, and I didn't want to get rid of it, obviously. But yeah, it's kind of cool. Like I said, I don't know if like what this deal is with the green on the inside and the brown on the outside. Maybe somebody painted it. I don't know. But I do know that it's green on the inside for sure. Actually, it has this where the drawers are, which a lot of them have this for this front piece. It kind of comes out, and this is even green on the inside as well. It's dirty because it's been sitting, but this looks like it might be brown. I can't tell if it's brown or green, but this goes like this and then just locks. Okay. Maybe the whole thing's green. It's just hard for me to tell. I don't know. It just looks brown to me. It always looked brown ever since I've had it. I mean, the top looks kind of green as well. Now that I'm looking at it more, I don't know. But either way, it's old. There's my grandfather's, and it's probably, I don't even know when they switched over to brown. So if you guys, anybody in the comments knows when they kind of go from green to brown with their toolboxes, let me know. I'm sure it's probably just a Google search away. But anyways, guys. We'll be right back. Hold on a sec. Alright guys, so that was it. Pretty cool little piece, I think. I don't have a key for it. I forgot to mention that. I don't know if he ever had one or what, but I don't have a key for it. And I did do a little bit of Googling before I came back on camera. And it seems like, from what I could find online, a lot of people in the forums and stuff I was looking at said they're kind of hard to date because they didn't really change stuff that much. But from what I saw on the internet, the green was switched to brown sometime in the 40s. So this thing could be from the 30s or 40s. I don't know. I have no clue. But, I mean, it's in relatively decent shape. The drawers, and like as you can see in the video, some of the fronts of the drawers and stuff are a little bit rusty. I'm not sure how, when it happened like that. I don't think he bought it like that. It's probably just from time. Because, like I said, it sat in his basement for probably, I don't know, 15, 20 years probably by the time I got it. He never really had a water problem down in his basement. The basement was pretty well good as far as water leakage or whatever. There wasn't really any problems, but I think just moisture. Over time, just sitting, it just got rusty. But it works fine. The drawers do need a little bit of lubrication on the sliders. I'm probably going to put some grease on those at some point because I am using it now because I got that old lathe over there, that old 40s, late 40s, probably Craftsman lathe over there, which I'm going to do a video on that too. That's going to be part of this. But a lot of you guys that watch me all the time have seen it. So this is kind of cool. But yeah, I figured that'd be a cool one to show you. There's also going to be another video. Not to spoil anything, but I'm sure you guys have all seen this massive crescent wrench right here. This big 24-inch one. And you're probably wondering, why do you got that? Well, I'm going to go over that in another video. That's going to be one of these videos. And I did use it actually for quite a while at one of my regular day jobs. And I'll go over that in another video. But anyways, guys, that's going to be it for today. Thanks for watching. I hope some other channels get on board with this because it's going to be kind of neat. And yeah, we'll see you on the next video. Thanks for watching. Subscribe and definitely comment and give me a like and a thumbs up and everything. We'll see you on the next video, guys. Thanks for watching.